What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, on this channel we help inspire, motivate, and teach you to manifest your best life. If you watched our videos before and you're back for more, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you know exactly when our new videos drop. So I made this video because personally, I like to see how people spend their time. So I figured, hey, why not share some of the things that I do? Some of these things may be things that you already do, or it may inspire you to try some things of your own. It's really important to help each other out and share information as best we can. We shared in an earlier video our morning routine and how important it is to have a routine, especially during these times. As we've shared before, we're pretty much at home 24/7 unless we're going out for essential needs. Before quarantine, we pretty much knew how our days were gonna go. We had a pretty decent routine established, but ever since quarantine started earlier this year, that has kind of thrown a wrench in that. After a couple of weeks of just going through the paces, we realized that we really had to buckle down and get a routine together because we figured this might just be the new norm. Routines are important because it helps me stay focused on what matters to me. It gives me a sense of normalcy and it makes me feel productive because I feel like it's been hard for me to feel that way lately. So at the end of my workday, before I close my laptop, I'll sit there and I kind of go through all the things that I did for the day. I try to evaluate what things actually mattered. The main thing that I want to do here is make sure that I got what I wanted out of the day. During the same time, I also try to plan out what I want to get done for the next day. During this time, it's important to establish a professional goal, a health goal, and a self goal for the next day. I set my professional goal as it relates to my job, as you'd want to probably do for yourself. That might be turning in a deliverable or maybe getting a certain amount of tasks done for the day. For my health goal, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I like to work out during my lunchtime, so I try to make sure that I know exactly what workout I'll be looking forward to for the next day. Kind of gets my mind ready for it, and I make sure that I have my smoothie stuff already set out. I already know what I'm going to put in it, and I have all my ingredients and whatnot there and ready to go. For my self goal, this one could get a little tricky. It might take a little longer for some to establish a self goal. For my self goals, I'm normally working on these YouTube videos in the afternoons, or I might be working for my client for my freelance business, or I might just be relaxing and reading a book. It all depends on what you want to get out of that time for yourself. It doesn't always have to be something super productive or anything like that. This is literally just time for you and to make sure you're investing quality time in yourself. So soon after, I'll try to determine the best time to unplug. I think this has been the hardest thing for me to do, especially during the quarantine. When I do it, I feel great afterwards. I think putting down your phone, closing your laptop, whatever, and really taking time for yourself away from social media and whatever else it is that you kind of look into when you're on your phone. Taking that time for yourself is really important. So just make sure that you set your alarm, that you don't have to go and get it again. To set that time, put it away, and just leave it there for the next day. If this doesn't really make sense for you, I understand all our lives are different. Maybe you need to have your phone on you all the time, then I completely understand that. It's just a suggestion. The fact that we're home all the time kind of gives us a leeway to kind of skimp on personal hygiene. I'm guilty of it. I know plenty of people out there are too. You kind of let your nails grow too long or go an extra day without a shower. It's completely easy to just get sidetracked and keep going through the motions. The only thing that really keeps me taking showers all the time is the fact that I work out in the afternoon and I feel grody, but if I wasn't doing all that, I could easily just sit on the couch all day and just go to the next day like with no problem. So make sure you take the time out to brush your teeth, groom yourself. I've really been trying to take care of my skin lately, so I've started a whole skincare routine every morning and every night. Whatever helps you out, it really makes you feel good. I love looking and seeing my skin getting clearer and my nails being shorter and stuff, and it's a really good idea to just stay on top of things. Even though we're not going out as much as we used to, keeping up with your personal hygiene is a definite must. Most people see their homes as a place to kick back and relax after a hard day's work. Now that more people are in their homes, it's really been hard to make that separation between the work and home life, especially if you're working with a smaller space. Having lights that can dim or change colors can drastically change the mood of your environment. If you're rushing around and you need to be able to act proactively, then bright lights and colors can actually help you stay alert and help you be able to manage your workload effectively. When that time comes around to chill out, relax, enjoy a nice evening meal, then a subtle tone will actually help you unwind and soak up the atmosphere of the evening. For us, we like to set up the lighting to symbolize the season that we're in to get us in that festive spirit. As I've mentioned in earlier videos, I really like to take the time out of my day to read. I find the best times to read are right before I go to bed. I've read that reading before you sleep could actually relax you significantly. A study by the University of Sussex raised a number of participants' stress levels and then attempted to reduce them. A cognitive neuropsychologist found that reading worked best, reducing stress levels by 68%. It was better than listening to music, drinking tea or coffee, or taking a walk. It only took 6 minutes for participants' stress levels to be reduced. This is because when reading a book, your mind is distracted from daily stresses and worries that causes tension. Stories give your mind the option to be somewhere else for a little while. This means you can leave your own troubles behind. Reading also allows your muscles to relax and slows down your breathing, leaving you feeling calmer. When I was younger and I would read, I would always get extremely sleepy, and I had no idea how to explain that. I thought it was just me, and that kind of made reading harder for me because I figured, hey, every time I read, I get sleepy. How am I going to get through a book? Well, it turns out reading actually does make you sleepy. The reason for that is that, well, because when you're reading, your eye muscles are having to quickly scan in a very patterned way, moving from left to right. Not only is micro eye movement occurring, but focus is too. After all, if you're not focusing on the words, sentences, and paragraphs in front of you, you can lose track of where you are. Because all these smaller movements are happening, the body can become tired as you exercise your muscles more and more, eventually leading to your eyes closing altogether if you end up nodding off. That leads me into saying the best thing that you can do for yourself is to get an adequate amount of sleep. I think it's very important to use every advantage available to us to be as healthy as we can right now. When your body gets the sleep it needs, your immune cells and proteins get the rest they need to fight off things like colds or the flu. A spokesperson for the American Academy of Sleep Medicine said that proper sleep can also make vaccines more effective. When quarantine started, I would wake up only with enough time to brush my teeth, and then I would jump right into a meeting, and that just wasn't sustainable. There's nothing like waking up and feeling well rested. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. If you'd like to support us, please hit that like button and please subscribe. And also hit the bell notification so that you see our videos as soon as they're uploaded. Thanks again for watching, and be great.